Club Grief. Yeah, we're still here. We're still open. We're always open. It's here to support each other. Maybe comfort each other, help each other through this, and deal with loss, and maybe get to the next chapter. We'll see. Let's talk about it. Okay, how are you feeling right now? Yeah, I'm just going to listen for a moment. How am I feeling? I feel sad right now. I feel sad because it's been quite a while. Time has passed and I feel like I haven't remembered enough. How about you? Maybe you feel a little guilty that you haven't remembered and talked about the person or persons you've lost in your life. Maybe you find that people around you are tired of hearing you talk about it, don't want to hear you talk about it. No matter if they're friends or family. And speaking of friends, do you still have real, true friends who are there for you? Let me tell you a short little story. I actually lost a person I thought was a friend that I knew when we moved in where we are, and I didn't tell anybody about Heidi's passing for at least a couple weeks, and I confided in her and we would talk and we built a relationship. She's a woman just a little younger than I am, and she seemed to be a friend. And we bonded over a couple things, not lost so much. We bonded over my little guy George and my little ESA. And I'll put a picture up of George so you can see what I'm talking about when I ramble on about him. And do you have an ESA? That's the emotional support animal. Your therapist, or you can find one who will document it for you in that way. If you need to have one in a place that, say, doesn't allow pets or frowns on it, then they have to allow that. So look into that. But he's been really crucial. Anyway, so I talked about George before. I'll put a little picture up of him, perhaps. And anyway, so we bonded, and then all of a sudden, all in one instant, over one little thing, I lost a friend. And while I'm dealing with the hurt of losing someone, it hurts. It hurts a lot to think somebody was a friend and they're not. Over a simple thing, it has to do with a chair and cat. And I thought this person, she was a friend. And it turns out she wrote me a really nasty text about something I didn't do that she expected me to do it right away. Especially on the day that I remembered my wife. And I'm going through something and I thought she understood, but she didn't. And I'm simply telling you this because I want you to know things like that happen. And maybe it happened to you. Tell me, has that happened to you? You lost a friend during your grief besides losing a loved one, or something simple and something petty. And it's strange that that happened. I don't know how it'll resolve. It's up to this person, but she did something really rude and nasty and hurtful that she would come down and give George a treat every morning as a routine. That's George in the background just waiting for her. It's okay, boo-boo. It's okay. And she did something spiteful, and it hurts. It's okay, boo-boo. And he doesn't deserve it, and I don't deserve it. So just to let you know, there will be things that hurt. I've had a family member rip up a picture of my wife, something she gave me as a heart in 2003, which was 9 years. It says, "To my Valentine, from your Valentine. Big things come in small packages. You have my heart now and forever. Happy 94 Surrey," or something. And there's a picture of us just actually goofy, and it's a little heart she cut out, and it's a picture of us kissing. I've had a family member rip that up and then feel bad and give it back to me. I had a family member tell me, take down pictures of my wife, especially on the day that I remember her most. I know it's crazy. Maybe you do some really crazy things, silly things to remember somebody. on the actual day number, which is the 23rd of the month, I set aside a little time to remember Heidi and go, okay, it happened. And it still hurts. I'm sure yours still hurts too. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on too much, but I just wanted to kind of catch up for a moment and talk about things and wanted to know what's going on with you and how you're feeling. And I'm looking into getting some people on the show to talk about it, but I don't want to talk about grief and be so down all the time and sad and woohoo and feel sorry for me. It's not about that. It's what I believe, just trying to help each other with stories of encouragement and support and maybe some information that could help them. Hopefully, listening to me talk about grief may help you. If you're interested, I've written songs about it. I'm not plugging anything, but you can find me, Glenn Darby, for music too. Anyway, look, be safe, be well. We'll talk again. This is Club Grief, and we're always open. Bye for now.